things.
Yeah, I feel like you would just be like a warehouse employee or whatever at that point. Because you're not really selling the products to people. You're more so just getting them.
Exactly.
Because you're not like a salesperson up front.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So, we're going into this first
Legend
game
27?
of the night. He actually changed his tag to
Leonine.
Yes, Leonine versus Jutsu.
Leonine or Da Vinci.
I think we talked about it a little bit last time, Kimono and I, but I think Leonine as a tag change is pretty awesome when you're like actually getting pretty good as a player to.
Yeah, I went through the same thing. I was Zack Attack 64, and right before I became any. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
I think he got turned around by the yo-yo.
When you get hit by moves, you do turn around. You will face the direction that you got hit or whatever.
Yeah. The worst part is it's inconsistent in this game, whether you get turned around or not.
This game has a lot of inconsistencies.
Depending on which direction you're facing, for Rosalina and Luma to go straight up, you have to like do up B and then hold back. So if you don't know what direction you're facing, you can just not recover. But it's cool.
So this matchup in Smash 4 was like -3, absolutely miserable. How bad is it in this game?
Not nearly as bad. But Rosalina Luma still is a very good character that effectively has a sword with Luma. Of course, sword characters, like, as matchups, got a lot less bad for Ness in this game.
Ness basically is a sword. If I'm being real here, he still has, like, generic issues with swords, but he doesn't just fold to them like before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
His recovery's a little bit better, but
oh wow,
he deserved to die.
He ducked under that with air dodge. He definitely should have exploded.
That man should not be on the screen still.
Yeah.
But what is the show? I know it's I Shouldn't Be Alive, but I can't remember. Is like NBC?
Wait, what are you talking about?
There's a show called Something I Shouldn't Be Alive.
Oh.
It's pretty great. That's the life that Jutsu's living right now.
You see, you said NBC, and my first thought was like Dateline NBC with Chris Hansen.
Oh no.
Yeah, because Chase's got the chair. He knows what's up.
he's pulling down the chair.
Yeah.
That's an air? Oh, okay. Okay. So, of course, gravitational
that should have been a bear. He would have been super dead.
I actually think Rosalina and Luma still have some of the best edge guarding and ledge trapping versus Ness, but just because. Oh, okay, back throw is still back throw.
I mean, Downer's still a massive disjoint below her. It's really easy to challenge Ness whenever he's preparing his PK Thunder with Downer.
She also has really good answers to his air dodge to ledge. Like, she has meaty hitboxes that she can toss out there and, like, not give up her ledge trapping.
Yeah, she could, like, desync Luma or whatever and put her near the ledge and, like, down tilt.
Yeah, or just, like, cover it with back air, and then even if you whiff, you're still not negative, and you can actually do a ledge trap. Ooh. Rolling up here is really nice.
Oh, we caught him jumping.
You gotta be really careful when you're like either very center stage or just diagonal off the ledges from PS2 against Ness, because you can basically cancel a lag on landing PK Fair on that platform. Of course, back air is
I like how the
impressive.
back air in previous games was like you had to actually hit inside his feet on the initial part, and now it's basically just, here's a big blob. This is a giant circle. You didn't hit his sneakers? Well, you hit the Psy Magna part, so who cares? Giant kill move.
I actually never knew how the speed swap worked in the other games.
It was in this game. I don't play Ness, but just from watching it and like the few friendlies I've randomly hit him on random, his back air feels infinitely easier to hit in this game.
Yeah, I always thought it was just a timing thing, but I guess it makes sense that.
I think it might be timing and spacing, but the spacing is just infinitely more lenient than it used to be.
I definitely feel that though. His back air be hitting different in this game.
I mean, all of his normals, they said, okay, well, how do we make Ness better? His forward air is pretty good, right? What if we copy and paste the forward air hitbox on all of his moves?
Oh, no.
And that's actually what they did. All of his normals, they just copied and pasted the...
They're very big.
Yep. If you have a sword, it's fine, but if you don't, Ness basically is like, there's like 3 tiers. There's like sword, not sword, and in between, and Ness is absolutely in between.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's like disjoints that don't have the same privilege as sword, but are still very privileged.
Mario back air.
Yeah.
Which is like -1,
-2.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Combos in the grab, extremely safe and neutral, safe on whiff, disjointed, big hitbox. It's like it's like Diddy Kong forward air, but if it were a back air and like could land late on shield and be safe.
Yeah. Oh gosh. See, forward air off stage, Rosalina still does very well, and I think on stage Rosalina still does very well, but it's a lot closer to an even matchup. Like they both. Ness gets to play the matchup in this game.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
In Smash 4, it was basically up to the Rosalina player messing up and not really to the Ness player outplaying her, I would say.
What a nice reaction there after setting up that chase. Okay, little nair gets you out of the Psy Magnet shenanigans. Not quite close enough to hit either Rosa or Luma. The other big thing in this matchup that is like better for Ness is Luma actually is really easy to knock away. She gets sent flying by just about anything.
I feel like setting up PK Fire on Luma there actually kind of makes it really hard to recover.
Yeah. Because then you just fly.
Yeah, because I mean,
the fire.
normally Ness can't set up PK Fire on your way back to the stage like Robin can set up Arc Fire, but I mean, it's essentially like setting up an Arc Fire.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's really strong.
Definitely a misinput.
Down smash, catching from very
Wow,
far away.
I'm surprised that. I mean, he's still dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have air dodged, but if he air dodged, he would have been in so much lag that he would have died anyways.
Not a lot to be done. Great capitalization.
Also, is it just me or have I never heard this song on Battlefield
I've
before?
literally never heard this
Yeah,
before.
this entire time it's been playing, it sounds like I'm in like a theatrical version of the Ultimate theme.
It sounds to me like a very rock Christmas song, and it's hurting me.
It's like going between different types of music, that's for sure. Like I hear this part, and it sounds like more like I'm in theater, and it's like opera because it's like very dramatic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I've definitely heard this.
I've heard this once because I finished World of Light, but I only did it for the menu music.
Same. Okay, reading a roll.
That's...
Oh, you still can't throw Rosalina in this game.
Oh yeah, that was way too late to air dodge.
Yeah.
You would have had to have air dodged the instant you got out of hit stun.
A valiant attempt to recover, but I mean, even if you had that distance, Rosalina covers all that. You saw not Legend 27. Leonine was like all the way out there, already prepared to toss out whatever hitbox needed to be tossed out.
They're looking at stages. He's definitely looking at the monitor with the stage list on it, thinking about what to ban right now.
I feel like Ness right now wants either Smashville, maybe Yoshi's Island.
Ooh, look, Ocarina of Time.
I like that. I like that it's
just
in
there.
the background.
Yeah. Oh, now you can't see it as well.
That's okay. It's there in spirit.
It's okay. If it were a randomizer, we'd be playing it on stream.
I have yet to.
You haven't played one?
To play a randomizer of that game, but it seems really fun.
It's one of the best randomizers I've ever played. I've done like 3 or 4 randomizer runs.
Nice.
It's really good.
I know very, very basic speed tech in that game, so I could actually do stuff.
Yeah.
So it'd be fun.
That's the kind of thing where if one of my friends just was like, hey, you want to play this for the next like 3 days and beat it, I would pretty much always say yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so yeah.
game 3.
Smash is what we got. Rosalina Luma doesn't hate it, but it's definitely like probably one of the better stages that Ness has access to.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe Leonine banned FD or something, because generally don't like that as Rosalina.
Yeah, I actually don't know what Rosa picks for stage. That was such a It's like your instinct as Ness is to run in and and jump in and press an aerial because they're huge. But Rosalina sitting behind Luma up smash is probably one of the only moves that you can just clean raw beat fair with.
Yeah.
Other than like, I don't know, like Lucina,
Just
Kron up
swords.
smash. Yeah, basically, unless you're using like a gigantic sword move. But I mean, it might as well. Oh god. It might as well be a sword move.
Right. Rosalina and Luma is in the same level of Ness as like almost privileged enough to be sword. But
they're
their sword
attached to
gets-
weird like floaty
Yeah.
space things.
and their sword can be knocked away and off stage and has HP, so that's
And
good. Sometimes it doesn't recover.
He definitely could have recovered for
Yeah.
sure. It's not like he was
I
in
don't
a
know how
position where
hard
he
that
couldn't.
angle is. I don't know how hard the angles are
I think he
outside
could have
of,
done the Ubby earlier as well. I felt like he dropped a bit before he did it. I could be wrong. Also, he definitely wanted to fair him there. Oh. Never
Well,
mind.
that was nice.
All right, that
That
worked
was
out.
a nice little surprise to have happen.
Ta-da!
So, pretty much even. I love a little magnet nair.
Yeah, he only got caught in like 2 or 3 of the hits of PK Fire, so that didn't connect.
Okay, nice little movement from Leonine to dodge out of where Jutsu's aiming at Luma.
Oh, that was a good down B. It never occurred to me that you can just kind of get past PK Thunder juggles with down B.
Yeah, so that's
the
another
fact that
thing.
you're immune to them is really, really good.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, he got punished for that.
And normally that's one of Ness's biggest strengths as a character, like what kind of defines matchups against him.
Yeah,
Or
if
can
your
you deal with it?
disadvantage state against PK Thunder is really bad, you're automatically gonna take like either 60 damage or potentially die every time you get put above him, which is
Okay.
yeah. Roll up from ledge doesn't have as much lag as Smash 4, so that'll do that.
And I think Leonine was trying to cover like all of that as well, but just wasn't far enough away to cover roll.
Hey, that's the thing I do. He's trying to do the frame perfect dash dancing. Looks really funny.
It does look very funny.
Yeah.
Oh god.
In Melee, I called it the salt shaker.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh, they're like actually like dead even right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
In this matchup, literally anybody can. Oh god. Okay, so that's gonna be a smash attack.
Yeah, that was
Put
a
him
good,
on
like 20,
stage.
25. Oh, he doesn't have a jump. Air dodge? Oh, no, he just hold forward, press A.
I mean,
Yeah, you
yeah.
don't have a jump. Oh, God. Oh, that was really scary because if he was down there for another half a second, he probably would have hit the blast zone before Ness died. And you would have ended up on GR Smash. But you weren't on GR Smash, and instead, you were at Best Buy. Hello.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're at Best Buy.
Yeah.
I'm at Best Buy of the future, Capsule Corp. That's when Best Buy takes over the whole world.
Capsule Corp basically is what Best Buy would become.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if you could walk into Best Buy and instead of like buying computers, they're like, "Oh, would you like to buy